Hello, Fenton here. I'm young, dumb, and ready for a run of Monster Train. It's gonna thunder here pretty severely by the looks of things. So if the video just suddenly stops, that's because there was a power cut, but I decided to upload it anyway for some reason, which is bizarre. Why would I do that? We won last time. We didn't deserve to win. I misplayed on the final turn because I can't count to 3. But thankfully 100 Frostbite turns out to be pretty good. 2 Fledgling Imps, 2 Wildwood Saps, and a Rage Serum. It's red-green. Now, I like red-green because it doesn't it's not very complicated. But it is, unfortunately, one of the things we've already done. But that's fine. We're not playing this for completionist's sake. We're playing this to improve ourselves, to be better as people, aren't we? The first time each turn a friendly unit is healed. Draw 1. Certainly better than Cursed Vines. Is it better than Cursed Vines? Yeah, that's a good question. I don't think I've ever respected Cursed Vines properly. Don't think I've ever taken it. Well, how is it good? It's good if... Oh, I don't know how it's good. I mean, draw is just obviously good, right? With Wildwood Saps and... Yeah, just take the draw. Okay, let's not overthink it. Wrathful, please? Wrathful, please? Wrathful, please? Oh, you wouldn't do this to me, would you? Would you really do this to me? I don't know which one of these I want. They're both kind of nothingy, right? Like maybe the multi-strike with the Rage was better there, but... And now I can't take spikes because... of that. That's fine. It's not... I mean, it's not fine, obviously. I'm really upset, but... The 10 armor wouldn't have helped either. How do we play this one? Just sit on the top, I suppose. This will draw us a card at the end of our turn. And it won't go in the bin, thankfully. I like Fledgling Imps because you get their effects without, like a Welding Imp, Welder Helper. Is good, don't get me wrong, it's very good, but you have to then also get rid of it, whereas you can put Fledgling Imps in front. And it's kind of fine. Yeah, I'll do that. Right. How are you not dead? Oh, because of the damage shield, right. I was going to just play the other Fledgling Imp to give you more rage, but now this makes more sense. You get a damage shield from that, so... Let's kill you as well, so that you don't get a damage shield on the way up. And I'll play this Fledgling Imp here for that reason. Good. Rage Serum's just not a very good card, is it? Like, it's fine, I guess. But ultimately it's just a bit sad. That was almost a disaster. The fact that you have 6 health and all this regen makes this kind of alright. But it's really not going to last much longer. It's fine. The first combat is fine. We didn't get the trial, obviously. There's no way we don't win here. A Horn Break is good. I think I maybe didn't respect Horn Break. but I do understand that it is good. It's just, I kind of also feel like I should be taking an imp and leaning into imps here. I will do that. And a glimmer. I should stop clicking my pen. Sorry, there's a pen on my desk. I should stop clicking it because it is audible on the video. Alright, good. So the Awoken banner is on the same side. Is it possible to get Forgotten Boons on the same side as the Merchant of Steel? I feel like it probably isn't. Ooh, there's a multi-strike, there's a Heartstone, and there's a Spikes 4. Ooh, a Shattered Shell. Okay. Okay. A big Shattered Shell. With multi-strike, Rage Imps, or an Animus of Speed, which is quick. Doesn't deal with backline. Currently we don't have an answer to backline. Except for maybe this Glimmer. We could hold over +10 this Glimmer, I suppose, but we can't do that right now. So I think, just to get a question answered straight away, i.e. how does my deck deal with backline, I should take the Shattered Shell. And give it multi-strike. And +25. And that's a good unit. That is a good unit. That will certainly scale. Put it on the same floor as my Prince. Can we take 10 armor now? For a unit draft, probably not. Probably not worth that. Probably not worth the hassle. Not really worth playing on the bottom here, is it? Just do this, and do this, and do this, and don't take it. Actually, I will kill this, because I don't want these Sinner's Burdens to screw me up. Same here, I suppose. Get rid of these. It's gonna be a weird one. It's gonna be a weird one. 20 armor is not to be sniffed at. We might have to lean into some weird double armor, double the number of armor on your cards thing here. You're not dead. I guess I can just let these happen. I have to let these happen, really. I don't really have any choice here. Fledgling Imp. 28. This is obviously still the best. 40. Now you do 4 with 2 spikes, so the regen here doesn't achieve anything. Because I take 4 and then I take 2 spikes damage and then I'm dead, so the regen makes more sense here. And we take 2. I really need to, yeah, you all know. And a nice big red X. Even better. How did that make you die instead? Oh, because you now don't get a slay. Alright, okay, yeah. Try and be wary of that next time. Yeah. Slays are important. A hidden passage could be good here. We could just make everything a big floor. Could just move stuff up. I'm going to take it. It's been a long time. I feel like it's been a long time since I've taken Hidden Passage. Giving Hornbreaker Prince spikes is good. Giving any unit that says slay on it spikes is good, but even more so when it's the front line. I will take it. I will do that. Okay. I guess an artifact would be good. And a banner certainly is not nothing. Yeah, we could get like a deranged brute or something. I mean, we could duplicate Shattered Shell. But I'm not sure if I really need this. It's which one is this? It's not double and it's not explosive sigil, so it is the other one. Damage shield. The bombs enter with a damage shield, that's it. And it's Wrathcrest Fell. I'm gonna go this way. Imps, you say? At the start of turn, add a random imp unit to hand. That seems extremely good. A Horned Warrior behind... A Horned Warrior, just play it behind... play the Horned Warrior behind Hornbreaker Prince, and then play Shattered Shell on its own floor. And then... No, because then I need the space for the imps, don't I? I need the space for the imps. I feel like I'm leaning heavily into a single floor setup here. I could take a Demon Fiend and maybe get an Impsicle to give me a Pyre Chomper. Which, you know. Maybe Shattered Shell's big enough on its own, especially with all these healing cards. Yeah, alright, let's try it. Let's try it. You never know, we might get like demon units, get multi-strike or something. Oh, hello. Hello, my boy. Plated explosives enter with damage shield. Are they called constructed explosives? Sorry, plating seal. Constructed explosives. The middle floor is small. I don't need to give you the spikes, do I? No. Yeah, this is fine. This is probably fine. Yeah, sure. Maybe. Don't do that. Don't do that. How miserable. Right, I guess this. And then this. Actually, it's alright. It worked out for the best. No. I want the slays, don't I? I want the slay. I mean, I could have torched that bomb to kill it. That was the first plan, but then it didn't really work out, did it? The candles have arrived. You exactly get the slay. Wow, look at that. It's almost like I planned it. Get rid of this nonsense. You hanging on in there? Six health is pathetic, isn't it? Like, it really is. Just so sad. I can incant you up to 5. I mean, the incants almost did cause me a huge problem, though. We'll block the damage onto Shattered Shell, and we will get one of these out. Can't now play this up here because the incant gets my prince dead, but Shattered Shell is doing work. Is there any way I don't die? Don't lose the top floor to this bomb? Like, this is the most egregious bomb I've ever seen. Wow. How rude. Oh, I don't believe it. That's fine. It's fine, don't have to overthink it. The Shattered Shell should be taking this away, really. 278? 420? Yeah. I probably have to play these up here to get 2 extra rounds, so that so that Horned Warrior doesn't just die straight away. And then, so I'll get 9 a hit, 9 a hit, and then dead. Oh, I'll get a third imp actually. It's just if I get a third imp, and it's... Maybe I should wait? I can't kill you any further. I suppose I could... No, no, that wouldn't. That achieves nothing. That achieves nothing. Yeah, I'm going to do this. Go, imps, go! It was a welder helper. What a ruse. I suppose it makes no difference where the armor is, actually, now that I think about it. Okay. Okay. Hornbreaker Prince needs an upgrade, because 6 health is just miserable. Quick. Do you want to put quick on the Shattered Shell? That does a lot, doesn't it? That does a lot of work. And we can also put this on Dante potentially at some point. I will take it. The deck is 32 cards. Don't need any more units right now. Right, what are we doing here? It's got to be draw, right? Almost certainly. It's tenuous so far, this one. It is tenuous. It has 10s. God, some of these cards needs to go. Yeah, let's just start purging Train Stewards. Maybe put some units, some unit upgrades on there. 20 Pyre health would be nice as well. Don't need a banner. Magic, sure, we'll deal with the magic cards later. Just chunk the Train Stewards out of the deck for the love of Christ. Large Stone. Is this now going behind Shattered Shell? And then, what's the Prince floor though? Prince Dante? I mean, maybe. Well, do you not bother with that? Do you just give him plus 25 and then re-roll for a multi-strike? Is a large stone just a little bit redundant here? This behind Shattered Shell does a lot of work. But so would it if the Horned Warrior, sorry, had multi-strike. So I'm going to give him plus 25. And then I'm going to press re-roll, because we get more money before here anyway, so... Hey, I'm the best. Okay, cool. And then the Prince floor, I guess, is just imps. It's just imp, 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 and maybe we can find a Transcend Imp or something. So, I said in the last video I wasn't sure if the 2 upgrades you get at the start, it's always those 2 trees. And I wasn't sure that that was true because I feel like I would have noticed it. And it's definitely not true because here we've now gotten Slay gain 10 armor and Revenge gain 2 rage, which I am now definitely taking. Because it's good. But I wasn't in the first one. Not on the boss, enemy units get multi-strike. What is wrong with these trials today? They're miserable, aren't they? Absolutely miserable. In what word do you think I'm going to take that? Whoa, there are all my units. And a Fledgling Imp, which I am maybe going to not play, so I can play this. Maybe I will play it. I don't know. Bottom floor's small, which means that no imps happen down here. Maybe I don't play on the bottom then at all. That's probably fine. Alright, let's do this and this. And this. I guess this is not very good because the rage is going to decay before it's of any value. I'm shuffling it back through the deck, which I am not a huge fan of, but... Plus we get the Collector here, and I'm actually going to do a big brain play and ascend the Collector so the Prince can kill it. Ooh, although you get 2 slays in this scenario now. But most of the damage is coming from here. Do I want to get Prince started on 10 armor? I mean, armor is very good because it doesn't decay. I mean, it decays, but only when you get punched in the face. Am I right? And he gets another slay there as well. A Pyre Chomper. Do I need to play this down here? I don't think I do. I'd rather get a slay. I'd rather get a slay than heal 2 health. I mean, I saved 9, but I just put 6 regen on you, so... Weird. Oh, you're getting healed. Classic plays. Whatever. I probably shouldn't be putting imps in front of... There's the quick. There's the quick I was after. Impish Scholar, you say? Because I need you to be getting hit as well to get the rage. But you're already on 54, right? You don't even have any rage yet. Because you get the slay. Yeah. It's more the slay's also giving you the armor that I went in on that for. The rage is good, obviously. Don't misunderstand me when I say that. This is not doing much, is it? Why? Because all of the damage gets eaten up from you, from the Horned Warrior. Only puts it in you. Is there anything I do about that? 17 times 2, not really. Okay, whatever. We'll give you quick. That was always on the cards. Impish Scholar gets me back. Wildwood Sap. All the Wildwood Tome now that I've played it. Maybe that wasn't the most sensible idea. I will continue to put rage on you. Oh, Christ. Well, I guess if Prince was never getting the slay, then sure, but I did just throw 6 health away there, because I forgot that the imp would actually do something. Oh well. Oh well. Is it time for Horned Warrior to bail on this floor and go up behind the Hornbreaker Prince? I mean, maybe. You don't get a single turn off in this scenario, do you? Oh, yes you do, because you're quick. Aha, I think then I will do this, and then I will do this, and then I will do this. And call that good. $462, not bad. Not bad. Yeah, this is the downside of doing this, is that then you have to deal with this. Cool. The imps, man, the imps. They're out of control. Still yet to take a trial, an actual Pyre Chomper or an imp in a box. Do we need these? They're just clogging up the deck, right? Why would we take an imp in a box and waste a draw when we get half of an imp in a box for free every turn? Yeah, you're right. You're right, Ferdinand. I don't think energy's an issue. Although, yeah, all right. I'll take one of those. I'll take one of those. Oh, what's this? The mysterious figure returns. This time, much more composed than last you met. And you take Dante, basically, as a rule. You know, as a rule of thumb, you kinda take him. 5 multi-strike. You could duplicate him. He hasn't got any upgrades on him currently. Need to remove some cards, I feel like. But this is not going to be of much value because this doesn't really push us over the edge money-wise to getting anything good from here. But this is, I mean... The torches are fine, right? Because they kill the imps for us. Train stewards are not great, but we've already taken 2 out. The regens... Oh, Christ alive. We also got the cloak. I forget that you get the bloody cloak as well. Sometimes you get the cloak, sometimes you get something else. Plus 2 magic power for every blight card in your deck. So the restores are now amazing. The torches are now pretty good. Even though we were only using them to kill our imps anyway. Maybe we don't need removes. Maybe we don't need removes. What an interesting thought. Wow, at the start of your turn add a sting spell to your hand as well as adding an imp. That gets us more draw, but it also puts a lot of cards, stings in the deck. But it kind of hard counters Seraph the Diligent, so, you know, duplicates any card except your champion. I don't know what the answer here is. Another horned warrior, just sat on his own on a floor. Nah. Dead weight, so that Dante has 6 multi-strike when he spawns. I really don't know. Glimmer's pretty good, but I don't want to take kills away from Shattered Shell. I'm not duping Dante because I'm going to put upgrades on him. Horned Warrior is fine, messes up with draw priority a bit. A touch, because we're currently still we're currently 3 turns before we're definitely 100% guaranteed to have all of our units. Which is a lot of turns. I'm looking at Wildwood Tome here. But I don't. We're gonna get these back with the impish scholars we get from Impsicle. I'm looking at Pyre as well for a potential 6 energy, 5 energy rather. I really have no idea. Let's try it. It costs 0. Mark of Invasion. It's risky. Especially if the top floor becomes small. $150 coins for this Merchant of Steel to give Dante some stuff. Yeah, and there's a Pyre remains as well. Yeah, this shouldn't cost us the entire run, right? Right? Want some money. It's only 2 times 1. And we got the Shattered Shell. Oh my god. Ah, what? Turn 1 Transcend him. You can't do this to me. This is fine. Takes 6. This is great, in fact. This is actually even better. And I suppose Dante is getting played somewhere. Currently he's not really of much value. Certainly don't want to clog this top floor up with I suppose I should sting. If I sting one, I take 8, and you take less. You take more damage, and you get less rage. So yeah, actually, don't do that. I'll just play Dante behind. No. Just gonna get rid of this floor, and I'm taking slays away from you, but because I'm not guaranteed to draw Wildwood Tome, then like I'm just gonna take 30, and then Shattered Shield doesn't get much done. Alright, I just won't play Dante right now. It's not that good anyway, currently. And we take 6 for the trial, which is more than acceptable. More than acceptable. And we get the Collector. I'm going to need energy. If you can imagine such a thing. I'm actually going to need to take energy because of the sheer number of cards I'm going to have. There's so much going on here. Oh, I took Pyre, didn't I? Of course. I'm the best. Leave this as is so that you go up and get killed by the Hornbreaker Prince. There's a lot happening here. A lot happening, isn't there? Again, I think I might just get rid of this floor for the same reason that I don't really want Shattered Shield to take 30. Even though I could potentially give him a lot of... Yeah, alright, okay, no. I talked myself out to it. This gets me a draw. Oh... I don't want to take 3. I don't want to take 3. Alright, so I need to get at least one regen here. Oh no, I drew the Wildwood Tome. Fancy that. That just kind of makes a mockery of these silent marksmen now. What's next then, eh, for this? What's next for this deck? Play this. Rage. Need more ways to kill my own units, don't I? I've just given you 10 armor, but I don't care. Watch me not care. A brief respite. Shattered Shield is so cool. Turns of stealth. Will you die because of the quick, so I don't really need to worry about that. Is this surviving 8 turns up here? I suppose playing Dante and the Molting Imp does help eat the turns away. But is that more valuable than getting you an extra bunch of slays, 12 damage around. I mean, this 12 damage around is no good if you're just dead before you can even use it. Oh, I have to go to the tank now, don't I? So you go up with this, obviously. You die. It is. Then I take 13, go down to 22, 7, 6 regen. Sorry, it's not a lot, is it? Yeah, I don't think you get anything out of that. I don't think you get anything out of that at all. I'm going to draw 8 cards, and I'm going to draw imps naturally anyway, and the Transcendent is still in the deck. Let's not forget that the Transcendent is still in the deck. And there it is. Okay, so I mean, I feel like a lot of the imps are molting imps, but between the welder helpers, we've had a bunch of welder helpers, right? Yeah. Alright, we'll just do this, and do this, and do this. $78 with a lot of armor and not much health, but you I just don't know whether to ascend you. I don't think it's necessary. How can it be necessary? It's just not necessary. Yeah, like it was never necessary. Got a lot of energy after those Pyre grows get played, don't we? Good. Took the trial. Took 6 damage from the trial, but that's fine. Branding right. Oh, an important work. Edge Prior. Nah. Just got offered a Pyre grow. Weird deck. Weird deck. Unit upgrades for Dante. Is that just too much now? Is it too much? A plus 10 on him is just obscene. It really is just ridiculous. Just play him on his own floor and then ascend him up to the Horned Warrior Shattered Shell floor. Yeah. Okay. What was the other upgrade? 7 rage. Reroll in here is very greedy. Oh, I can make him endless. Do I need any more units ever now? That's just unnecessary, isn't it? Okay. Okay. Unfortunately, can't take this. We rely too much on healing. I will give Shattered Shell another 25. I give Dante another 25, as if that were necessary. Maybe I just don't get the maybe I just don't play the Horned Warrior. Just play Shattered Shell Dante as a floor on whatever floor is not the smallest top floor. The highest, largest floor. Both the highest and largest floor. No, because then that could be the top floor. Shattered Shell's probably best off having it because he's got a tank for Dante. Okay. I'm feeling pretty confident now. We beat a double heavies. We beat Seraph. Well, we counter Seraph's thing. Got healing. We got the draw. We got energy because of the Pyre grows. I'm feeling pretty confident, to be honest with you. The deck is a thick boy, but we can sort that out. Unit priority, draw priority, whatever you want to call it, is certainly something to keep in mind. Scouring Crest. Does this? Oh no, they're blights, not scourges. Probably for that exact reason. Okay, let's go. You. Oh, the top floor is small. I didn't notice. It's fine. It's fine. You can just go down here, I guess. Give me that energy. Get this out of bloody. Get this out of my flipping way. I would not like. To take too many Way of Contritions, and so I possibly should have played on the bottom floor for that reason, but I'm not going to belabour it too much. Because, I mean, look at this. Look at this absolute joke of a unit here. Okay, right. I'm just going to do this. And this will stop the Way of Contritions just outright. Even more so once I get quick tome. It's crazy how little Pyre affects me because of all of the extra cards I'm getting added to the deck. These bloody penance. Why? Why would you do this? We're too strong. There's too much going on. I think the challenge is going to be not spreading myself too thin and making sure I go all in on one unit that can kill the boss and not have 3 weak floors, have 1 very strong floor. But it all seems rather redundant right now, doesn't it? It all seems like we could just play any of these cards in any order. Holdover important work. That is certainly something that we could look at doing. What am I getting back from this? Potentially lots of things. This Impish Scholar, I mean. Alright, we can play you. Definitely get you done. Okay. Okay, you want to play it like that, do you? See, like, do I even worry about that? Do I just do this? Because the rage is, like, got 6 times the value? Is the Prince floor now just irrelevant? Oh, I drew it again. Ah, there's too much going on. I'm so confused. Boo. I don't understand. I don't understand the deck. Just playing the cards. I can play every card I draw, and there's some way in which playing them in a certain order will be more beneficial to me than playing them in a certain other order, but I can't quite ascertain exactly what that is because the deck is too complicated. $660 just from this bottom floor. Alright, we're pretty strong. We're pretty strong. Draw? Energy? I guess draw, just to get the Pyre grows out faster, because then once we got the Pyre grows down, we kind of just set. 7. So we were going to draw 7 a turn and then get an Imp and a Thorn Fruit proc as well. So we'll have a basically full hand every single turn. And as long as I remember to always play a Sting first. I mean, this is very good because the Stings won't recycle through. They'll just get devoured by that, and then the deck will be quite, not thin, but you know. Or do I take the energy now to get... No. It's double draw. It's definitely double draw, he said confidently. Card removes, I guess. Don't need the Pyre health. Money is don't need the unit shop, so why would you need money here? And then maybe get holdover on the important work. And then we need energy even less if we do that. I'm leaning towards taking out the imps in the deck, but I think that's probably insane. I think I'm just going to thin out this ratio of torches and restores. Sting spells get +20 magic power. Are you serious? Light's Gift, we're putting the Prince on the top, so Light's Gift is actively harmful. Sure. Give me a plus... I haven't got any actually in the deck, have I? Eternal Stone, +10, -1. I suppose -1 on this is not nothing, but I'd rather just reroll. Permafrost is not holdover. How dare you, game? How dare you give me 99% of everything else that I want, but not that? Reaper 2 or Wrathful 2? Wrathful 2? Without too much thought there. Okay. We're not hard countered by a boss here, are we? And I'm not taking 5 spikes. all of my units have multi-strike. Pyre Wings is certainly an issue. Pyre Wings with the Ember Drain and Sweep is certainly something to be aware of. Dante is here, turn 1. And the bottom floor is small, so I guess Dante is just chilling here on the bottom. Is that the plan then? Dante on one floor, Horned Warrior, Shattered Shell on another floor, Hornbreaker Prince on the top, just getting imps. Getting buffed by imps. I think any floor can get buffed by imps, really. We're a bit slow to start, aren't we? Just dead. Just outright dead. Don't even need to worry about that. Oh, we're drawing +1 and we're having another sting added, so in fact our hand will be full. Some, if not all of the time. Yeah, until we get the Pyre grows down, we're a bit, you know, it's a bit weird. There's one. This low number is starting to scare me, and I might just now bail. I never ever ever play any imps on any of these on this floor now. Do I care about that? Currently there's a nice little space left for imps. I think that's probably good, actually. I think that's probably good. Yeah. Ember Drain, no. Dante, no. Kind of want to sacrifice you to draw more cards, but I kind of don't like having Dante first. I kind of liked having the Shattered Shell first. Might make sure I do that next time. Just always play that on the bottom. Because then by the time the backline, like the backline dies, because this is quick. Because I kind of want to now put quick on Dante, but it still doesn't really help when 190 spawns in front of 2 Pyre Wings. Doesn't really do much, does it? Dante takes the brunt of it before going up here, and then they're just dead up here. So, yeah. Okay, well we know that now. I will continue to just put every single card I draw. 35. Killing Seraph with just stings. The deck. You have 150 health. How did this happen? How gross. I heard you liked energy. I don't know what's happening anymore. This Pyre Wings might actually get through. Dante has gone back up to full health because I've got because I've got 4 restores in the deck that. All deal plus 12. Whatever. 74. Handful, Ember Drain. 588, that's not a lot, is it? It's really not a lot. You're not quite dead, but you will be after 1 torch, so we'll call that good. Does this do enough? Not really. 62? So, 52. Actually, I only need to give you 10 health to get a full another 192 damage. I just don't want to now lose it on this floor. Like, this is not a lot. This 26 number is quite high, isn't it? But this is fairly decent damage up here. It's very decent damage, in fact. I'm going to take the 3 Pyre damage just to make sure. You got trample, so again it makes not a huge amount of difference. See, only 216. Very sad. Only 260. Okay, that was closer than it had any right to be. I'm not really sure why. Maybe we did balls up the an actual in real life Pyre Chomper. Could be good. I'm not going to take it. I'm not going to take any of this. We're a bit slow. I wonder if playing the other way around was correct after all. Do I just duplicate Dante? I'll just duplicate Dante and then just ascend everything to that middle floor and just not worry about playing imps on the middle floor at all. That's probably correct, right? I'm not going to spend any money here until I've been to the artifact shop. Gain 7 energy on the first turn of battle. When a card with Consume is played, deal 30 damage to the front enemy unit. So our spikes would deal 65. The first spike we would play anyway. I did say I'd remove the Horned Warrior, didn't I? You'd be mad to not duplicate Dante, right? Like, absolutely mad. And providing him and Shatter Shell can go on a floor. How much does holdover cost? 105? Okay, well it wouldn't have mattered. We had the thing, but still. Sure, I'll do that, just because if I am going to make one big floor, it's very tasty. And I'll do that as well, just, you know, just because I can. Okay. I think singles have to go quite seriously wrong here to lose. But you know who you're watching, don't you? You know who you're watching on the YouTubes. Top floor is small. There's a Transcend Imp in our opening hand. We have 3 energy. We have 5 energy of cards. We have a Pyre. We have a Dante. And a Shattered Shell. So we obviously go bottom floor to get these purifiers dead without taking loads of scourges. Probably. They're pretty gross, aren't they? So Shattered Shell, Dante, quick the Shattered Shell. Gets things sped up quite quickly. Heal the Shattered Shell with all of the regen we're getting. Dante sits behind, plugs the double heavies. The only problem with playing on the bottom is that this hidden passage now doesn't do anything. But maybe that's fine. Maybe I don't need one big floor, maybe a separate... No, big floors are better. Maybe I can ascend the Dante to behind the Hornbreaker Prince after I've... I'm not getting any value out of my imps if I do that. No value at all. No, I am going to do this. I'll just ascend the Dante up to the other Dante floor. Make the Dante on the middle very big with armor from imps. And Hornbreaker Prince just going to be chilling out on the top, really. Like, he's not going to be doing much. Right, the first spell you play each turn gets consumed. Might play this down here, actually. This consumes anyway. It's just whether I want to have a sting go through the deck another time. I think it's fine. So you only take 13. Good, alright. Get you done. Start drawing more cards. I won't ascend. I could, in theory, ascend one of you, but it's greedy. Okay. There's the other Dante. So these are blights. Oh my god, this Seraph adds the blights, doesn't it? They're not scourges, it adds the blights. So the Dante's just going to be times 9, and then times 10, and then times 11. Oh, it's when played. It's when played. Although, why has that gone up now? Because they only just got added to the deck. Or did Seraph add them at the start of the combat? Yeah. So I can't hold on to Dante and make him ridiculous, can I? Or can I? Should I? Don't think it matters. I really don't think it matters at this point. Play the imps out just to get the Transcendent to be gross when it does come back around. Get rid of these. Whatever. You say consume on you anyway. Taking a slay away from you here with this, but whatever. Horned Warrior, sorry pal. You kind of just not really got anything to do. Important work is no longer being consumed. We can just play these. We've got plenty of energy. Can't put any armor on here, but whatever. How's the Shattered Shell doing? Not the best, is it? My hand is full. I'm actually not getting the stings. Do I want these to go? Do I want these to be consumed? Does it matter that much? Got 5 energy. I need to play one of these. I'd like to play both of these. So what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I suppose. Ah, the glimmer. That kind of changes things. But not really. Not really. Glimmer's back. My favourite recording artist of the movies, Hans Glimmer. Not a very good joke there, sorry. Have I played both Pyre? I have. Didn't even play the Glimmer. Didn't even play it. Shatshell has perished, which I suppose is not to be too... I'm not too surprised about that. How do you die? Because you do 5 damage to me when you... Yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, fine, fair enough. I suppose I could draw into something here. Yeah, that's certainly one of the things I could have drawn into. Is it time for Transcendent now? Do I get it again? Probably, with all these stings, right? Seems greedy, and also unnecessary. Sorry, Shattered Shell. You did good. You did a very good job. Yeah, just sit there, Seraph. Really, really solid plan. Can play imps on this floor now. Oh my god, there's so much going on. I don't think I need to play any of these cards. Final wave. 74. Are you serious? Why is that so terrible? It's fine. I'm gonna consolidate it all on one floor now. What? Why are these numbers so low? so upset. What an absolute ruse. Oh wow, that went up to 86. How has this happened? How has such a god-awful thing happened to me? How did that not win? Okay. So that didn't win because the Dantes were too squishy? They didn't have enough health to deal out as much damage as they needed to? Right? Is that what happened? How was a 2850 that you were also putting armor on through imps not enough? You know what I probably should have done, is I probably should have put Endless on this welder helper when I saw the Endless in the unit shop, shouldn't I? I'm baffled. I'm honestly baffled. That feels to me like a very strong run. But nevertheless, it wasn't there. Okay, just goes to show that Dante is not just a solo carry. You know, even though he's very good at clearing floors, I suppose with only 50 health, can only survive one round of Seraph. So then you put 10 armor, 20 armor on him from a welder helper, 2 rounds, but then even 2 rounds, you know, 28 times 6, 9, whatever the hell it was by the time we started the fight. It's only 280, you know, like, sounds like a lot when you're talking about units, but when you're talking about a boss with 4,000, I guess you really just need a little bit more. You need some scaling in there, some, you know, lots of regen or rage or armor or something. Huh? Well, I don't know. I'm upset. Thanks for watching, at least. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to let me know by leaving a like or a comment. And if you want to see more daily Monster Train, be sure to subscribe. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.